Hey guys, and welcome back to Season 2 of the Eibar career mode here on FIFA. I know what you're thinking because you've just seen my hands. This is a or post-recorded face cam. I'm sorry about this, guys, but the microphone just wasn't working. I know what I've done wrong. It won't happen again, but that means you'll have to settle with this for today. So in future, it's not going to be like this. But we're into Season 2 of the career mode, and I am very excited for it. A lot of signings to go down in today's episode. Smash a like if you haven't already just before the video so we get pumped for the next episode, part 2 of Season 2. As I've gone into the squad list here, you got a cheeky view of Dimitrovic. As you can see, his contract's running out, and that's something I need to do on players that I haven't really considered yet. But I want to show you the budget right here. The budget for this year is 14 million with about 100 in the wage, so probably squeeze that wage down a little bit to maybe 50 or 60, as low as that. We've bought a youth academy, not a youth academy, a youth scout, so we spent a bit of money on that. We had like 16 million to start, so we got the best scout. And here's his objectives if you want to know. Youth, we've got to grow one player. We've got Vaz, I don't know if that'll count, but we can still get another one. Brand exposure you don't do anything with. Another mid-table finish, which is pretty easy for us. We did that last season, although it didn't count, which I think was stupid that it did not count. And then the financial, make a profit of 67 million. I don't think his squad's worth that altogether, so I don't think we're going to reach that because I want to spend money as well, as you'll see in this episode. And here is the squad list. I showed you Dimitrovic earlier. I'm just going to go through all the players. You can pause and look at any individual if you want, but contract's expiring. And I'm just going to speak about each one. So like Cote, his contract's expiring. He's 30 years old. Maybe we need a replacement for him in the team. Although we have Souza, I don't think I do it now, but I am going to add him to the loan list as a sporadic role in the team. But I just need to loan him out. He's not growing how I wanted him to 22 at 70 rated. Bigas, he's probably going to stay as a rotation maybe because he's higher rated than Buegos. And as you can see, Buegos is transfer listed. We don't want him. He played really bad last time when we played him anyway. Eric Garcia, I'm going to keep him at the club, not loan him out because I still feel like I can grow him better than another club can by training him up. Same with Jose Martinez. He's going on the transfer list with Buegos. And then Vidal, same as Garcia. He is going to be trained out the club, 20 years old. Bit old, but I still feel like he's got potential to grow here rather than elsewhere. Arbelo's retiring at the end of the season, so we're going to keep hold of him. He's a backup for left back as well, pushing Souza further down the line. Salisu is here to stay, 21 years old, 74 rated. He's his first choice, along with the next guy on the list, but Salisu can still grow as well, only 21, but his first choice is going to be the new club captain, Oliveira. Paulo Oliveira, he's not going nowhere in this window. I want to keep hold of him. Same with Daniel Amati. You might be shocked because I haven't played him much, but he's played really well and he's versatile, so I'm planning on keeping him at the club and getting rid of some other players like Calavera, Jordi Calavera. His contract's expiring, but I'm just going to add him straight to the transfer list. No need for him here. And the same with Correa. He's already on the transfer list. We don't need him at all. And that will help make a bit more money for the future because we've got this guy, Alvaro Tejero, the right back. 23 still. I didn't realise he was that young. And he's only got a rotation squad thing, so that's good. Escalante in his prime, 27, 79 rated. Player face, which I love. He's going to be staying along with Vaz, who's definitely staying. 62 rated, 17. But on the other hand, Inui, a starting left mid, 32, 77 rated. He's only going downhill from here, so we might need a replacement for him this window. Exposito, 23 at 80 rated. What a player this guy is. Don't want to sell him. He can play everywhere in midfield. This guy married 23, 66 rated. I thought he were a youth prospect at first. He's the same age as Exposito. I'm going to loan list him though, because maybe we can keep him just for like backup or cup games. Same with Eki Bravo. He's older than I thought he was. At 64, and he's transfer listed himself, so I can't remove it. Lovro Maya's going to start in front of him anyway. 22, 75 rated. What a coup he was to get. I can't remember what we paid for him, but it wasn't over 10 million. Same with Signs, 1971 rated. That's a new movie, 1971. But he's a really good player for us, and I don't have any ideas of selling him. And Oriana's retiring at the end of the season. He's older than Inui and higher rated. And as you can see, he can play left mid. Maybe we don't need a replacement for left mid. We need one for right mid. But we've got Signs. So maybe this team's so versatile, we can do anything. Olabe was out on loan, and any of the loan players that have come back don't look like fitting in my squad. So I've got no no idea of keeping Olabe. Just get him out of the club. Kike is still injured for 3 months, and he's definitely staying top goal scorer, even though he was injured. Choupo-Moting, I'm going to say he's not transfer listed, but I don't mind if he goes. Benito, straight on the transfer list. Escobar is staying to be trained. Messer, straight on the transfer list. We've got our strikers, although we might be adding to that in this episode. Chalez and Kike, as you know, both going for, I think it's joined 7.2, because Chalez is going for free, which was a dodgy bit of business from me. But Kike, 7.2 million. I'm happy with the money we are getting for him. And with that, we move on to the next bit. The players that we have on the transfer target, shall I say. I'm not keen on signing all of these, as you know. Ralph Farman, why do we need him? This guy, Malang Sarr, looks like a real coup. Left back and centre mid, 21 at 76 rated. Kote's getting old. We might have to go in for him. I know Sousa's not getting the game time he wants, but this guy's similar. 2 ratings lower though. Van Droingland, and he's always on the loan list. I don't want a player who's always on the loan list. It makes him harder to sign. Centellas, I had a look at him, not really good. Saliba though, Yannis Saliba, plays for Mallorca, who were a team that went down. He's only a bit younger than Inuit and Oriana, but maybe a replacement. Otavio, I looked at last season, but I don't think he's going to come with us, how we finished in the league. And I think Porto were up there playing Continental. Vagos Jr., another one from Mallorca, looks really good. I think he's a bit expensive for my liking, though, because he's a bit older. Rafinha, he was on loan from Barca. I don't think they want him out on loan again. Payet, I looked at to get on loan last season. Not on loan, on the end of the contract last season. But unfortunately, we didn't do that. He renewed it in time. Trincao was on it last season. Giroud's going to Frankfurt. That's arranged. And this guy, you know, scored against us for Leganes last season. This guy's #1 priority. Emmanuel Boateng from Dalian Yiftang. What a signing he would be if we can get him. Here is the team, though. At the moment, we're not playing any more any games at all in this episode. This is just the full strength team. I know Garcia's injured. Salisu's in there as the lowest rated player, but obviously he's going to grow. Kote and Inui, that left hand side looks really weak. And we jump into the transfers right now. Zarco's going out on loan to Harambe. A good deal for him. 4.5 million from, I think it's Chievo Verona in Italy for Cavallera. Good deal. He was on loan at Girona last season. Jose Martinez. Going to Giamp in, I don't know which French league they're in at the moment, for 1.7 million. Really good deal. Below his evaluation. But you know what? I don't care. He's never going to play under us anyway. And I think I skipped the first game against PSV in this pre-season, but I didn't skip the second against Newcastle. It's an English Cup, and we got a draw. Swings and roundabouts. They are a better team, probably, on paper, until we get some signings in. But you see what's happening here. #1 priority, gone straight after him. Emmanuel Boateng, I'm going to just call him Manny Boateng because it's easier, offered 12 million up front. They wanted 18. I didn't want to settle for that, so I went in the middle for 15, as you'll see in a minute. I know it's a big chunk out of the budget, seeing as we have 20 million to spend, but fortunately, they accept it. Dalian Yiftang's a representative for Rafa Benitez, accepts it. We get the contract done, 20 million, 20k a week. Beautiful deal for him. We get him straight into the club. 2 outrageous deals here. Dimitrovic way below his release clause for his keeper, who I still feel like is going to be starting for a while, although he didn't have the best of seasons last time. And Vidal, a loan offer for him from his rivals Atletico Bilbao. No way, he's staying here. We have another game of from International Cup against Hertha Berlin, European competition. We lost 2-1. They are an okay side. I think they did well in the league last season, but don't quote me on that. And another offer from his rivals, Atletico Bilbao, for Choupo-Moting, the player who I said I wanted to get rid of all last season. I actually ended up not transfer listing him, and then the rivals came in for him. I accepted that straight up. I mean, more money, right? Same with Buegos. I accepted him because he was on the transfer list. It was just a bit above his evaluation, and I found this gem. Free agent, 18, 64 rated, Juan Cucci. I'm just probably going to call him Juan. I approached to sign him straight away. He's almost worth $1 million. So what's the worst? No risk. We can just make profit if we're going to sell him on if he doesn't grow. It's just a win-win. Same with this guy. I thought, is it Vinicius Junior? No, that's the Real Madrid guy. It's something really awkward. His name from Mallorca, Lago Junior. We're going off a bit for him because we've only got 10 million at the moment. I know I've still got a bit of money in the wage budget, but I don't want to alter that at the moment. I said to myself, I'm going to only buy this guy if it's under his evaluation. They offered 7.3, they wouldn't budge, so no deal for him because he was a bit old. And we're trying to get youth into the team, as you can tell by all the signings. An offer for Daniel Amati, which I stall for now, but I do go ahead and reject it later on because, as I said, I want to keep him at the club for his versatility and his release clause is 9 million. So he's not going anywhere. The message is there again. Mesa gets an offer from Braga over in Portugal, same country as ours. And a player that I've never played. I wanted to negotiate a bit because I wanted more money for him. I always want more money. So we ended the negotiations at 3.5 and off to Braga he goes. The next guy was, I think he's a starter for Celta Vigo. It would be hard to get this guy, dropping down a couple of places in the league to play for us. Bryce Mendes, 79 rated, 23. Definitely going to grow over the 80 ratings in this category. I wanted to sign him for his evaluation minimum. I don't want to go over evaluations when possible because we are working with, I wouldn't say a restricted budget, but a small budget. And I just found out recently that Eibar are actually the smallest club in Spain at the moment. Obviously, we're going to try and change that, but we can't do it in real life. But really good achievement. I might try and do that from every country in every career mode that I do. Malang Sarr is the next player we want to go for because we didn't get Mendes. I just didn't want to spend that much money at once. So Malang Sarr, 21 years old, 76 rated. We can play at centre-back if Salisu doesn't perform, but he's actually started to pick it up a bit. And we can play him at left-back for Cote, obviously. And he's got a current evaluation of 9. I didn't mind going over what I expected for this guy, but I did not want a sell-on clause because this guy, I feel like I'm going to sell him on at one point to make profit on him. So 10 million is a lot, but I still feel like I'm going to make profit on him. 21-year-old is going to get over that 80 rating at some point. I just know it. Maybe even this season if we're lucky. So we're going to the contracts. I was hoping not to get him on a crucial, and I think, I'm not sure what happens, but Sarr was an important player in the end, which is a good thing for us. We've still got 4 million in the budget to spend. We could keep that. We could spend it. We've bought about, 4 players at this point? Kuchi, Sarr, and the big buy in Boateng. I'm not sure there's another one, but I think there is one to come in further episodes because we've still got money to spend and players going out of the club, of course. Like this. What is this? Arsenal wanted Maya on loan for 1 year. He's not going to get in the team, and if you're going to get someone for youth, get him on a free or just get him permanently. What are you doing? Maxim Mendes there, a player that we saw in the academy, looked really good. And I know I've just contradicted myself there, saying get young players in the team. We go and get one on loan, you know. I like the loan system, but I mean, I've just contradicted myself. Ansu Fati, 17 years old. Everyone must know this guy. Plays for Barcelona. They actually wanted to put him out on loan, which I thought definitely going to take that up. We get him on a 50-50, about 10k on wages. Beautiful business, in my opinion. Sousa goes on loan to Brighton. Don't know what's going on here, but here is the team for no game. Just the strongest team that we have at the moment. Salisu's gone up a rating to 75, so I might be wrong in saying this, but if that was a ultimate team side, that would be all gold. Not all shiny gold, but an all gold team. And unfortunately, guys, I know it's only been a short one, but this is the end of part 1 of the Eibar Career Mode Season 2. I hope you've enjoyed. It's just been transfers and all that. We're going to go into his next game, which is against Valencia in next episode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to see more of this. And I will see you guys in a bit. Peace.